This is the project for CS6440. My project is the Obesity web application. So for a brief preview of introduction, over one third of U.S. adults are obese, and obesity is shown to lead other health problems such as high blood pressure. In most cases, a person is not born obese, but rather daily habits and decisions over time has led them to the current health state. It's difficult for someone to know and track what happened in the past in order to help them guide them in the future. So making this application to track activity can help visualize a user's habits so they have a chance to correct themselves. So for my project implementation, I did an MVP of a web app to help track a user's weight, diet, exercise, and appointments. So some research that were done before this was most of the articles were mainly around excess calories, sedentary lifestyles. So a good way for users to keep track of that is through an application. And there's a bunch of applications out there that usually are in one categories. So maybe like MyFitnessPal is for diets. Other fitness apps for working out, but not really an application where everything is into a one-stop shop. And so I will demonstrate some of the features that this application has. So when you first go to the page, you are on a landing page here. So let's take control of your health and track your health using your application. And here are some links to different articles that will help have more information about obesity, health risk, tips, and that such. So that is there on the landing page. Even though you're not signed in, it gives you some information. So let's sign up. So there's a sign up option. So we're going to do demo at godtech.edu. The password will be 12345. The name will be demo final. So as we sign up, we should go back to the sign-in page. So we do demo at godtech 12345. And when you sign in, yes, it's a bad password. But it would say welcome, your name, the user's name, log out, weights, workout, diet, appointments, and tip of the day. So it goes back to the landing page here. And so for our first demonstration, we are going to be keeping track of weight. So we click this page and we see the weight, and then we will input the today's weight in pounds. So today I weigh 180, and we'll submit that, and it'll keep track of that here. Later on, I will go in the user who has a little more data, so you can kind of see that information, previous information. So that allows the user to keep weight every day. So a feature later would be to add a chart to have a visualization there. And so we can go to the workouts. You see, we have a select number of exercises to choose from. So let's do the elliptical to this morning. Let's go 10 a.m. Okay, and then we did it for 30 minutes. 30 minutes is that 1800 seconds. In the future, it'd be probably better to have minutes and seconds and calories burned. So this is also a feed gap that we have. It's how much calories are burned depending on age, weight, heart rate, all that stuff. So that's more of a complex feature to implement, but we can add that here and see that information. And we can also add for, let's say, yesterday, here, sure afternoon, for, see, 200 seconds, calories burned, 100. Submit that, and we'll see it'll go in chronological order. So we submitted a date for yesterday, and whatever the most recent date is going to be on top here. Okay, and then now we're going to present the diet. And this one you can select different type of meal. So let's say for breakfast today that I had a banana, and it autofills the calories, but you can also manually edit as well. So if I choose banana, cereal goes to 300. Then a feature here that is needed is how many serving sizes, such stuff like that, where it's more in-grain detail. But for this minimal viable product, we have this information here, and then we submit that. We would see the typical or the diet for that meal and also the calories for that day. So let's say for lunch I had a oatmeal. So I can do that today, submit, and you can see 500 calories for today. And then for dinner, I will have a chicken bake here, and then you'll see that category calories are consolidated here. Let's say let's add for yesterday for dinner I had just cereal. Wasn't feeling too hungry, and so you can see for cereal dinner here with 300 calories, and total calories for that day was 300. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Yeah, there's a lot of features to be added here, but for the tracking's sake, this allows the user to go back later and see their diet. And we would like to be able to export this later to allow maybe go to a nutritionist or a personal trainer to help guide for better meals. And so the last feature that user can input is an appointment. And so we can go to the doctor's, and let's say that is next Friday at 4 o'clock. Perfect. We submit that. And so we got a doctor's appointment there. And then maybe we'll go see personal trainer. Let's go next Monday here. Sometime around 12. Cool. So now we have those two appointments there. And a cool feature that is added is when the user logs in, they're going to be reminded of any appointments that come later in the future. So let me log out for the demo purposes here and sign in. Or before that, I will show if you try to go to a weight, workout, diet without being logged in, it sends you right back to the homepage. So let's sign back in here. Demo at GodTech 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can see the appointments are shown here before they're gone. So that happens every time the user logs in. So that gives them a reminder. A feature that could be added is like how many more days left or hours, minutes left before that appointment. But for right now, it just shows you the date. Cool. So that's mainly most of the features of this web application. A lot to add, but a lot has been done, which is great. So most of this application is created in React.js using Next.js framework. All the APIs are implemented in Next, and all the data has been stored in a MySQL database. Not sure if I can have that here. So we can see we can query the test demo .tech there, appointments, demo. So all that is stored in MySQL. And then for future work, again, we would like to add more visualizations like charts, allows more styling. Right now, a lot of the components are HTML bare minimum, but maybe we can have this picture a lot bigger, more pop-up, something more welcoming than just a plain HTML website. And I touched on this previous, but like maybe the diet. Something happened there. Yeah. So the user can export the diet for the data, workouts for personal training, weight management for the doctors, stuff like information like that will be very helpful. And then a big feature that could be done and will probably benefit this application is to convert it into a mobile application instead of a web app. Not a lot of people use web applications anymore. And a lot of people are on their phone, and it's much easier access to be able to input all this information on their phone with daily reminders and such. Instead, not a lot of people get on their personal laptops at the end of the day. But yeah, thank you for coming. Well, thank you for listening to my demo. I do appreciate it, and hope this is a great exercise for me to be able to create an application like this. So thank you for listening.